What's up, everybody? This your boy Trayvon here with Santal TV, and today we're going to be reviewing two fragrances from the house of Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz The Move and Mercedes-Benz The Move Live the Moment. So we're going to start off with The Move. The Move is a EDT concentration. Got your batch code and stuff and a sticker at the bottom. Mercedes-Benz logo at the back. The atomizer on this thing is wonderful. Beautiful atomizer, puts out a nice amount of juice. What I get out of this fragrance basically is like a sweet, salty, marine, little bit of a smooth, like a gourmand type of a freshness to this fragrance in the opening, at least. So the top notes, you got apple blossom, grapefruit, and cardamom. I definitely get that, that dry, sweet spice from the cardamom. The grapefruit gives it a little bit more of a tart grape fruitiness along with the cardamom, and then you get that fruity white floral note from the apple blossom. But mainly that I get in the opening is a lot of that grapefruit and that dry, sweet spice from the cardamom. The apple blossom does give it like a white floral touch, but it just takes a back seat. It's not too dominant. So basically, you just get that dry, spicy, sweet grapefruit in the opening. But as you transition into the mid, you do get some C notes and you get some salt as well as that geranium. That marine touch that you get, that little marine kick that does come from the C notes, and that saltiness from the salt. It's salty. Marine, like an oceanic type of a scent that's sweet and dry, like a dry sweet and fruity at the same time. But that geranium gives it like a little bit of a rosy touch. I don't really get a lot of that geranium though. I really just get like the sea saltiness from the sea notes and the salt, as well as that grapefruit and cardamom thus far in this fragrance. Once it hits the base, that tonka bean and that balsam fir, the tonka bean really does bring a lot of depth into it. Makes it a little bit more dense, make it heavy, and it also allows this fragrance to last a tremendous amount of time, depending on how much you spray. Now the balsam fir, I don't really get that much. I don't get any pininess, any earthiness, or anything like that coming from it. So overall, I just get like a sea salty, dry, fruity scent, as well as the dry fruitiness coming from, and the sweetness coming from the tonka bean and the base as well. I messed around and picked this fragrance up for like $55 at my local fragrance outlet store, and also got the other one for $55 also at my fragrance outlet store. So based on the price that this is going for and the performance and the scent profile that this fragrance has, it's outstanding. I really do like freshies that last. There's a lot of freshies out there that does not last no more than like 3 to 4 hours, but this one really does last a tremendous amount of time. I know that we're moving into fall and stuff like that, and the freshies are going to be going right back into the back seat of all the other fall and winter oriented fragrances, yada yada yada. I know, but this is a good spring and summertime scent. But the other one is more fall and wintertime oriented. So the longevity of this fragrance was pretty nice on my skin. In a high heat, it does last a good 6 to 7 hours, and air conditioning, cool environmental type of climates and stuff like that. That's cool and chill. I get like a good I think like 4 to 5, maybe 4 to 6 hours in between there, depending on how much I spray, and I'm an oversprayer. So yeah, as far as the longevity is pretty solid out of this fragrance. Also based off the price that this is going for, and the projection was pretty good within an hour. Then it sat close to the skin. It didn't sit too close. Still got a nice bubble around you. The sillage was a little bit more of on a moderate side, but yeah, this is really good. People will pick it up. People will be able to smell you. People will be able to also and give you a compliment, because I did get a compliment on this one as well as the other one, which I'm going to be getting into in a minute. But yes, Mercedes-Benz The Move is an awesome, awesome release from Mercedes-Benz. This is a good cheapie if you can find it, like, cheaper than what I got it for. If you can, this is a steal. Okay, so next we're gonna do The Move Live the Moment. I don't know if you guys can see that caption at the bottom of the bottle, but there you go. Got the Mercedes-Benz logo on the back. This one is an eau de parfum concentration, and it got the size and concentration at the bottom, as well as the batch code underneath that. The atomizer on this is also good. Just like the original, this also pushes a good amount of juice, thankfully. This one is kind of weird compared to the original. What I get out of this is like a warm, rosy, sweet, spicy scent, basically, because it only has 3 notes in it. The top is ginger, mid is geranium, and benzoin is in the base. The only note that these two share is geranium. In the top, you do get like a bunch of that bright, sparkly, sweet spice from the ginger. As you transition to the mid, you get that rosy, masculine floral touch, and then when you transition also into the base, it warms it up, making it a tad bit sweeter. But it's mainly just warm and cozy, a little bit more of a rosy, spicy type of a scent. I wouldn't expect something that's warm and spicy as well as a rosy floral to be in the same concept of a fragrance in this fragrance, but it does its thing. It doesn't really stray away from the original DNA from the Move. Oddly, it does remind you of the original in a way, at least subtly, because of that geranium. You have that geranium there, so it kind of gives you like, a little hints of the original. But if you were to take the original and make it a little bit more dense, sweet, a little bit more weight, make it a little bit more fall and winter time, obviously you get this. You can pull this in the summertime, in the springtime, but I don't recommend the summertime because it'll be a little bit too cloying unless you wear it at night. But if you want my honest opinion, I say just wear this in the fall and winter time, and wear this in the high heat situations in the spring and summertime. Now, live the moment. I actually have a little bit of a story on this one. I was trying to test this out at work and I oversprayed with it. And when I oversprayed, this projected awesomely. But I honestly do believe that if you were to dial your sprays back a little bit, you will still have decent performance. So the performance on me was an hour and a half of projection. Then it set close to the skin. It really didn't sit close to my skin. It just kept pushing out. The sillage and the scent trail was enormous on this. It was a girl at work that actually approached me and asked me what was I wearing. She wanted to know what the bottle was, what the name was, and stuff like that. I actually had this in my pocket, just to reapply if I were to need to. But there's no need to reapply with this one. If you overspray, even if you don't overspray, you don't need to reapply because this performance is great. For $55, Mercedes-Benz Mercedes-Benz fragrance, this is outstanding. If I failed to mention the age group on the original, it could be for the youthful guys to like middle age. This is a little bit more mature, not like an unattractive mature, but in terms of like the sweetness and the depth that it has, it could be like middle age on up. But if you like both of these, no matter what age that you are, rock them. It does not matter. Rules are meant to be broken. Break them. So, which one should you buy? I would say buy both of them. Spring and summertime, fall and winter time. If you want to mix and match the seasons, it does not matter. Wear it whatever, whenever, wherever you want to. Doesn't matter. I love both of these. These are very, very nice. Very nice. I highly recommend this to anybody. The performance on this one is a lot greater than this one. But this is no punk either. So, that's all that I got for Scent Talk TV, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, you know what to do. You got to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss anything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and be blessed and have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace. Ooh.